stamping friends. Welcome to the Joy of Stamping with Rachel. I'm Rachael Coon, and it's Fun Fold Friday. Today we're going to be making a card called the Nested Label card, and we're using the Bloom and Grow stamp set. Go ahead and grab your supplies and hold while I flip, and we'll get started. Okay. So today's card is really easy, but it's kind of a fun one because it has some different dimensions for us today. This is our card, and you can see it has this little window, and we just use this nested die to cut out that window for us. The awesome thing about this card is that I only stamped once and have a saying on the front and on the inside. Let me go ahead and show you the supplies that we use. For this card, we are using Pretty Peacock. This is our card base, which is so crazy because usually card base is the long part. But this is our card base, and that's just our 4 by 5.5. Sorry, 4 1/4 by 5.5. And then we have our Whisper White, and this one I did it in thick. I know I didn't say that for a lot of the other ones, but this one I did it in just regular Whisper White, and I thought I just wanted a little bit thicker to give it some better stability. So that's my tip for this one. Use the thick Whisper White when you're making it with this card. And then that measurement, because it's a little different, is the 4, and then I have it by 10.5 and scored at 5 1/4. And then we have our DSP. Again, I'm using my favorite in Good Taste. So I have that wood panel here. On the other side, it's kind of like that pinky and paint-like look to it. I like that wood side, so I'm going to go ahead and use that one again. And that is an easy piece too. That's just 4 by 2.5. All right, let's go ahead and get started. There's that stamp set too that I'm using today. This was even our Floral Friday stamp as well. And we're just using the saying right here. I did make another card earlier this week that I used just the saying for here. And then I stamped those pretty flowers in the inside. Super simple and easy. All right, let me go ahead. The first thing we need to do is crease our paper here with our bone folder and get it nice and good. I do want to remind you that if you comment, you'll be entered to win the card that I'm making today. So make sure you say something, either if it's just hello or that's my favorite color too, or whatever you want to say. Be sure to comment. If you're watching replay, comment too, and I'll respond to you after. All right, so I'm using that early espresso for the saying today, and I'm using the thank you from the bottom of my heart. I'm going to ink it up real nice. This is probably the trickiest part about this card, and just making sure you line it up through that window. You press it down, and there I have it. Awesome. We'll put that ink away, and we'll get out our DSP as our next step. Today I'm going to need a little bit of wiggle room, so I'm going to use this here. It's our Tombow, our green glue is what a lot of people call it. And I'll just make some wiggly lines on there. And I'll place that on the bottom. You can kind of see where I got a little bit of an ink spot there. So luckily, I think we're going to be able to hide that nicely with this piece here. Let me just make sure that we're all even on those ends. Awesome. I'll give that a quick second to dry. While we're doing that, I'm going to go ahead and flip this over. And I'm going to use our new adhesive called Stampin' Still. And we're going to use that just to put on this part to our card base, the Pretty Peacock. There we go. It goes on so nice and smooth. And we'll just line this up nicely so that we have a little bit of border on each of those sides. There we go. All right, next we just need some linen thread. This I rarely ever measure. It's one of my favorite items, and I use it on almost every project. So what I do is I just leave about 4 inches, maybe 5 inches on the side here for me to be able to use to tie. And then I come over here and I grab my snips and just cut it. So I'd love to give you a measurement, but I honestly never really ever measure linen thread. And I just keep it on the spool and then use it that way. I'll tie my quick little bow. I'm telling you, this card's really easy. I thought of something that would be fun to add to it too, if I were to add a actual window sheet and have it under here, and that way it looks like it's an actual window there. But we'll just keep our window plain today. I did, however, I forgot to tell you the step, but you saw it already, that I used the die cutting machine and I'd cut out that nested label shape. As you can tell, I used this shape last time, but a little bit larger, and these dies are seriously one of my favorite. I love these dies. I use them all the time. In my original, I didn't have a heart, but I punched out a couple hearts and thought it would be fun either to use a peacock or that early espresso. I think we're going to add a little peacock heart in there real quick. We'll just do a little dab of glue and put our heart right next to the word heart. And we will add our rhinestone because I also love rhinestones. Rhinestones and linen thread. If that's ever a quiz, you would know. Those are my 2 favorite embellishments that I use all the time. All right, friends, that looks like that is it. All I have to do then is I could open it like that, and you see that window going through, and you make a nice little saying inside. All right, thanks for joining me today for Fun Fold Friday. Hope you guys have a wonderful Father's Day weekend. Happy stamping, everyone.